I'm Reuter, the new first year. I'm from Marion, Massachusetts, and I graduated from Brewster Academy, which is a boarding school in Wolfboro, New Hampshire.
Reuter's commitment to Virginia in August of 2014 allowed him to admire the style of his new team from afar.
Before committing, my style of play and what I'm a fan of really attracted me to the program. Just watching them, obviously being a fan of college basketball, so it was great to see them and then have the opportunity to be able to commit here and sign here and then watch and know that this is where I was going to be playing last year was really awesome because they did so well and they were so successful. So watching that was really, really fun.
Prior to Mamadi Diakite's reclassification in the fall, Reuter was the only true first year on Virginia's roster, a status that could have made his adjustment to college life more challenging.
I was actually worried about that coming in, but it didn't take long. I got adjusted to workouts and classes, and then my teammates were really, really awesome. It's really credit to them. They made it really, really easy for me.
After arriving on grounds this summer, the first step in Reuter's development was to work with Virginia's strength and conditioning staff, led by Mike Curtis, to reshape his body.
When we talk about Jerry, we talk about just some of those body changes, those morphological changes in terms of his weight. But he came in and he lost a considerable amount of weight, which is going to allow him to do more things on the court more effectively.
He's done so much for me this summer just because I knew I was going to need to lose weight. So I came in with the mindset that I knew I was going to have to do it, and I know he was going to be really helpful in the process. So from the day I got here, we started with doing extra conditioning stuff, working on my diet, and then doing everything else that the rest of the guys were doing. And I don't know, he was such a help from obviously all the stuff he does, but then being a motivator and making me want to do it, and it paid off. I've seen a lot of changes so far. I'm going to keep going forward with it, but in just the 2 months I was here, he helped me tremendously.
We had to change his body composition. From a movement standpoint, he's been really, really good, but he couldn't do it as efficiently because he had this extra weight. So he was in a better place to be able to be a more efficient and more powerful mover.
Head coach Tony Bennett likes what he's seen so far from the fitter freshman forward.
When you have a team with more upperclassmen, that puts him in a spot where he's going to have to learn on the fly, but the upperclassmen have really embraced him, are teaching him. But I like, just like with most of our young guys, I like what their future holds. Very physical. I mean, there's some good physical battles in practice with Jack Salt and Jared and Mike Toby and Anthony Gill. They're almost like battering rams sometimes the way they engage and they hit. They have some skill to go with it. He's really enjoyed it. That's one thing I always check with our young guys. Is this what you thought? And like, boy, it's hard, but I enjoy it.
Reuter's physicality, along with that of redshirt freshman Jack Salt, promises to add a new dimension to the Cavalier front court.
There's a lot of physicality in definitely just how naturally me and Jack play, just because we're big and strong, to just move towards playing like that. And we still have guys like Anthony and Mike who are strong but skilled too, and they can be finesse players at times. So I think having big, strong guys that play physical will bring another aspect to our front line. So yeah, I think it's only going to help because we still have guys that can do both things. Everybody can finish and use both hands and be finesse, but also go into someone's chest and be strong and finish through contact. So I think it's helping a lot.
With a veteran nucleus returning, Reuter knows he must maximize his impact when he's on the floor and learn from his more experienced teammates.
I think I can work on everything, so I want to just grow and take different, of all the big guys, just take something from all of them. They're all really good at what they do, and I want to try to be able to do a little bit of everything they can do, and then ask for expectations and what I want to accomplish. Like, I know, like you said, they're a veteran group, and so if I can get some playing time, I want to get out there and just work hard and maintain what they're doing but do whatever's asked of me at the time. So that's all I'm really looking for.
While his transition has been smooth, being a first year can still be tough, especially in the nickname department.
Everyone's called me Rue or J. Rue, even though my last name is pronounced Reuter, but they just think it's pronounced Reuter, so I guess we're going with that nickname.